Okay, this is the third book in the Blood series, the last one of this one. And y'all, let me tell you, it is so good. So worth it. So worth the read. So well written, like all the other books. I mean, all of the page art is kind of similar in each book, which is, I love it. It's so pretty. The author just, she ties everything up at the end so well that you're satisfied with the happily ever after. It is so good. And she gives a little, like a little snippet into Vivian's story, which is great because you kind of wonder what happens with her. So that's the next book I'm going to be reading, is her. And it is so good. It's so amazing. There's another kidnapping. There is explosions. There's let's see. People getting X'd. I guess is what you could say. I'm trying to be nice about it. Or oft. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of violence, but it's to be expected in a book like this. Kind of mafia ties-ish. And it is so good the way she explained the order. She ties it up and she explains what they do with girls and women and men, and how the men, how they basically get into the order and are in the club, I should say. And the order is just, it is just terrible. It is terrible. About, yeah, I don't know if I can actually say it. Workers, girls, and kidnapping. And yeah, and Vivian is a key, integral part of helping Wraith get out, which is amazing. It is so amazing. They met in the order and they formed this special bond, and it is just amazing to see that bond evolve and how they rely on each other, and it is great. And Wraith's mom, let me tell you, I tell you what, wow, she's a piece of work, and it's not a good thing. She's a piece of work. Selling Wraith to the order for $3 million. Yes, that's a big spoiler alert. But let me tell you, holy smokes. Wow, I was shocked when I read that part. It was just like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so towards the end, it's crazy because you think that Wraith's dad has passed, but then he turns up alive because the order had captured him and he got away, which is amazing. And it is just, wow, amazing. Ryth and her dad are reunited temporarily, just for a few minutes, but she knows he's alive and she gets to talk to him and all of that. And wow, it's such a sweet and wonderful moment for her. And then they have to part ways. So Tobias, Caleb, and Nick are able to get Ryth to a safe place. Finally, a safe place. And they kind of move around to make sure that she's safe, which is very good. And let's see. Oh, and there is a mafia guy in there that does help them, which is kind of crazy to think about. But he helps them in a good way. But then, yeah, he's met to a doom. He's kind of offed too. And then Ryth's person that in the order that bought her, she gets revenge, and it's great. And I'm not going to tell you how she gets revenge, but it's amazing. Amazing. It is great. I am not sure how much I can go into detail as far as what I can say, what I can't say. I need to go over the rules of that. But yeah. And then it is so amazing towards the end. They finally find a completely and utterly safe place to be, where they buy some land, which is amazing. They build a house, and they have cameras all over the property, and they come up with a plan for the future to save girls like Ryth, to help them rebuild their lives, to help them become what they should have become, what they want to become after the order. Because the head honcho guy of the order is mysteriously murdered at the end, which is awesome, because then that means the order is gone, which is amazing. So they come up with a plan to help save the girls that were stuck in it. And the best part about the whole thing, huge spoiler alert, at the very, very end, guess what? Ryth is pregnant. Yay! And she knows it's Tobias's baby. And Tobias is utterly giddy about it. They all three are. Nick, Caleb, and Tobias. The baby, they're considering Ryth and Tobias's baby all of theirs. So they're all going to be daddies. I think it's so sweet. So sweet. So I hope you liked this review. If you'd like and subscribe, that would be awesome. If you have any pointers for me on the next review, please leave a nice and wonderful comment for me. I hope you all have a good day.